previous video I made about my forex funds and like kind of like a versus FTMO. Um, I might end up just deleting that. I actually tried the challenge with my forex funds. Didn't really like it, honestly. I didn't really like it. I didn't like how they have that 5% drawdown rule. So pretty much you could be up $1 million in profit in the account, but if you're in drawdown 5% of the total balance and equity of the account, um, it'll kind of count towards like one of your rules being broken. I didn't like that. I also didn't like the fact that NAS 100 for them. Hold on, let me focus this. I also didn't like that NAS 100 for them. Um, it had a one contract size, and by it having that one contract size, I had to pretty much 3x my lot sizes just to have pretty much a normal lot size trade like I would in FTMO. So FTMO, I would do 2 lots, 3 lots, sometimes even 5 lots, depending on what I feel like doing. And with my forex funds, I would find myself having to do 15 lots, 16 lots, 17 lots just to get to that. I just didn't like that. It kind of messed with me a little bit. It didn't allow me to calculate my risk properly, so I went ahead and let that go. Ended up doing another FTMO challenge. This time I went with the 25K, and as you can see by my little tracker here, we have passed the first phase of the challenge. We go down here. It says max daily loss 818, max loss 1300 out of 2500. So that's good. And then profit target 2500. I got 2520. So obviously the only thing we're missing is the 10-day minimum. We're at 4. Today was the 4th day. I actually threw in from over here. I threw in a 0.1 just to obviously count it as a trading day. But if you see my history here, we did start the account off pretty bad, I would say. I just took 3 L's in a row, and then we kind of picked it back up. I think my best trade was probably this one over here. This one I was actually up like $500, and I got stopped out at break even. That's why you see $27. And this one is the one that actually got me the pass. But if we scroll to here, you can see my equity is 27,000. Balance, we started at 25K. Average profit is $700. Average loss is 225. Number of trades 11. Average risk to reward is 1 to 3.4, which is great. All my previous challenges have been around a 1 to 1, like 1 to 1.9, 1 to 1.6, around there. So that's extremely amazing for me. Total lot size is 19.51. My win rate, I was at 50%. Obviously, I did take that 0.01. So now it dropped down to 45, but I was at 50%. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to show you that. And I also wanted to show you guys this trade that I took last night. I did paper trade this trade specifically. Obviously, I don't want to do it on the FTMO account because I would rather not lose any profits that I have there, and I'm just waiting for the verification account after the 10 days. So as you can see here, this trade was a 1 to 2.3, and you can see it here. See the history. Prices 1.31851 over here. Wait, what? Oh, this is GU. I was gonna say. NAS 100 right here. Bill price is 1279969. Bill price. What is going on? What is this shit? Okay, let's just go back over here. Let's go back over here. 12799. Let me do this here. Let's do settings. Let's do trading. Let's do executions. All right, so I'm gonna zoom in right here, and if you see, I got in at this bullish candle right here. If you see this little red arrow right here, I'm gonna go ahead and take the magnet off. I'm gonna circle it for you right here, and took me out at this candle right here, which was right here on this black line. So the reason I decided to take this trade was obviously, if we look at the daily was still over here, and I was targeting these previous daily lows. You can kind of tell that, don't worry about these are previous trades, but you can kind of tell that where's the arrow here? Okay. So this day, obviously bullish. We come down from a huge push down. We don't break below the low. We push up. This daily bullish candle here as well. We don't break the high, but we do close bullish, even though it was kind of like a weak bullish candle. And then we have this next day, doesn't go above the high, breaks the low, closes bearish. So I had a feeling that we would continue to the downside, just to breach, to take out some stops right here below these lows. And that is exactly what we did. So if you go down to the 15-minute, we do have an order block here. I was kind of hoping for price to come up here. Obviously it didn't. It stayed right in here. But that was what I was waiting for. I have a fib set from this, from these highs all the way down to this low. This is where it had pushed previously. This green area would be my discount area. This red area would be my premium area. So I always want to take a trade in my discount area. So that's why I have that set there, just to give me visual confirmation. We go down to the 5-minute. We see here, I don't know if you guys can see this gray box right here very well, at least. But this is a 5-minute order block right here. After this up close candle, we have an energetic move down. So besides this order block here, we actually have some relative equal highs right here, which is this black line. So I was waiting and hoping for price to come out and take out these highs, also to fill in this order block here. I did have my entry set at the very beginning of the order block. I did put my stops above this high over here on the side. And as you can see, price took out these highs. As soon as it took out these highs, it went into the order block and immediately started kind of consolidating a little bit. Ended up pushing down, came back up, grabbed some more stops here, grabbed some more liquidity, and just melted after that, right? So as you can see, after grabbing liquidity, it went up a little bit more. Or I'm sorry, after grabbing liquidity, it started pushing back down, and then it started coming back up. But that's just, you know, what the market does. We do have, damn, I just hit the shit out of the mic, my bad. We do have these lows being taken out. We do have these lows being taken out here. We also have lows being taken out here. And finally, last but not least, this low was taken out here, which was more confirmation that indeed we could potentially see a push lower, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and just delete this. I'm gonna delete that. I'm gonna delete this. Delete that. Delete this. And this. So now that we did take out these lows here, if you want to go back to the daily took out lows here, so grab liquidity. Now you can kind of assume that it could push up a little bit more, and that's what I will be looking for. So after these relative equal lows were taken out, we can see a push starting to come up. If you want to target something, you can target let me just put the magnet on. You can target from the low of this candle here to the high of this candle. This is an imbalanced area right here. You can target the fill, and that's possibly what I will be looking for. So if you go down to the 5 minute, you see that the market has shifted already. These highs here were taken out, so that means there was a shift in the market. So now what you want to see is, let's say, a minute and 35 seconds left of this candle here. You want to see this candle close somewhere in this area, and you want to see price come down to fill this imbalance here. Let me just put this in the color here. You want to see price come down, touch or fill this imbalance. You can put your stops either here or here. If you want to be conservative, I would put it down here, just because I know that we could be potentially heading upwards. If this low did not break this low, I don't believe that the next low is going to break these here. So that's why I would put my stops here, right? So I would put my stops here, and like I said before, you can target that 1 hour imbalance, and you would have yourself 1 to 2.3. And yeah, so that's kind of what I look for. That's kind of how I trade. I trade order blocks, I trade imbalances, I trade market shifts, you know, I trade liquidity grabs, stop hunts, whatever you want to call it, and that's how I do it. So I'm gonna actually go ahead and place a limit order here. Where's this at? Let's do buy limit and stop right here. Okay, take profit right up here. Okay, all right, so I just want to come back. This absolutely took off. It absolutely took off. Obviously I don't care if we filled in the trade. This account's not real. It's just so I can keep progressing with my strategy and analysis and everything. This account's not real. This is just a paper trading account while I wait for the FTMO verification account. But my analysis was, or hopefully is, correct. We did see this giant push up, hopefully to fill the rest of the imbalanced area. And yeah, it's obviously going to start pushing down. That's normal. But if you want to, you can actually do this. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this back here. I'm going to delete this here. And I'm going to bring out my fib. And we can go ahead and look for a trade in this discount area right here, which is below this line here, which works out perfectly because there is an imbalance from here to here. So I'm going to go ahead and just fill it out for you there. So we can take it right here. We can put our stops wherever. I'll put it, let's say, I don't know. This would be a little riskier of a trade, just because stops would be pretty big if you do put them back here or here. That one's not bad, but I would rather have put it somewhere down here. But price could potentially come down and fill these imbalances as well. So you do want to let your trade kind of run through these in a way. But you do want to give it a chance to draw towards these without closing out your trade or anything and getting stopped out. So that's what I'll do. I'll just leave that like that. and we'll see what happens. Because you could also do one here, right? But this is more, obviously it's also risky just because price could just terminate these lows here and just fill these imbalances to then continue going up, which is a potential scenario. Um, but you could do either way. It all depends on what you want to do. And yeah, I'm actually just gonna end this video. I just wanted to talk to you guys about FTMO and pretty much what happened with the Forex Funds account and where I'm at now.